Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with another video, and in today's video I will be showing you guys my PSA collection, which I do have right here on the left. I hope everybody has had a good start to the new year, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with no further ado, let's get started with the video. So I started collecting PSA cards in August of 2022. Before that, I just collected raw cards pretty much. And here's my collection so far. I estimate that this collection is about $1,000 worth of cards. And yeah, we'll get started right away. I do have a mix of Pokemon cards as well as some sports cards. So here's the first card in my collection. This is a 1990 Michael Jordan in a PSA 9. This card doesn't go for too much. I believe this is a $30 to $40 card, but it is a nice card nevertheless. It shows Jordan right there dunking, which I thought was pretty cool. So that's the first card in my collection. Moving on, we have a John Moran in a PSA 10. This is an NBA debut card from Panini Mosaic, it looks like. This is what the back looks like. And yeah, pretty nice card. This is also a 30, well actually I think this is a $40 to $50 card. But yeah, pretty nice card, and hopefully the Grizzlies do good in the playoffs. But yeah, those are my first two cards. Moving on, we have a Pikachu VMAX in a PSA 10. This is also another $40 to $50 card. In my opinion, I think it's a little undervalued. I know a lot of people do prefer the Rainbow Pikachu, but I think this card is still pretty cool. And you could get them pretty cheap at 40 to 50 bucks. I could see them going up over time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this card. It is from Pokemon Vivid Voltage as well. Moving on, we got a shiny Celebi. And this one is from Shining Legends from 2017. It was a promo card, I believe. I don't think it was part of the actual set. You had to get it as a promo. And this one's a PSA 9. This one's around $30 to $40 as well. If I were to get this in a PSA 10, I don't even know how much that one would be. Easily over $100. So I went ahead and got the PSA 9 instead. That's what the back looks like. But yeah, this isn't my last shiny. I do want to get the entire shiny collection from 2017. So that features a Shining Ho-Oh, a Shining Arceus, a Shining Rayquaza, Shining Lugia. I do have that one already. And then there's a few more shinings that I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, pretty good looking card. And as you can see right there, the Celebi does shine pretty cool. There you go. You can see that pretty clearly. So yeah, nice looking card. Moving on, we have a PSA 10 Blastoise from XY Evolutions. Now when it comes to XY Evolutions, the packs themselves are pretty expensive. However, the raw cards aren't, which is kind of strange. I think the most expensive card you could get from there is the Holo Charizard or the Mega Charizard. But other than that, none of the cards are over $100. And yeah, this is a close-up on the artwork. Looks pretty cool. And this is the English version of the card. And if you were to get this card in Japanese, right here, this text would actually be in English, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I do have a Venusaur of the same one on the way, a Mega Venusaur EX. Just waiting on it. It's coming in the mail. So we're 5 cards into the collection, and I believe I have around 20 cards in the collection. So next up, we got the 2016 XY Evolutions Gyarados in a PSA 9. This one is also pretty affordable. I believe this card is around $20 to $30. It's very hard to get these cards graded in a 10 since there's always going to be print lines. On this one, you might not be able to see it, but I do have a couple Charizards where you could see the print lines a little bit more clearly. But yeah, or maybe this one just got the PSA 9 because of the centering. I didn't really see any print lines on it now that I'm being a little bit more picky and looking at it closely. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit off-centered. But yeah, there you go. That's another $20 to $30 card. Moving on, we have the 2020 Pokemon Darkness Ablaze Charizard VMAX. And from this set, I believe this is the chase card, and you could get it in a PSA 9 for around 60 to 70 bucks. So might as well just go ahead and buy the chase card instead of trying to buy all the packs and trying to pull it. But yeah, in the PSA 10, I believe this card is around 100 to 150. I'm not too sure, but in a PSA 9, you could get this card for 60 to 70 bucks, which I think is completely worth it. I do like the design on it. Let me get a little close-up on it. There you go. Pretty cool looking card. Let me know what you guys think about this card. Unfortunately, I have opened up a lot of Darkness Ablaze and was never able to pull this card, so I just went ahead and bought it. Moving on, we have the Shining Lugia that I was talking about earlier. And this one I got in a PSA 9. I actually had the same card in a PSA 8. However, it came cracked, so I had to go ahead and I think I asked for a partial refund on that one. But either way, I went ahead and picked up the 9 as well. So this is what the 9 looks like. I think on these, it's also very hard for them to grade 10s. I'm not sure if that has to do with the print lines or the centering. But yeah, pretty cool looking card. Let me go ahead and pull out the Shining Celebi so you guys could see a comparison between those two. So yeah, hopefully one day I could get the full set. I know there's another, the other promo is the Ho-Oh one. So that one I definitely have to pick up pretty soon. But let me know what you guys think about the Shining Legend set. In my opinion, I think it is one of the better recent sets. Moving on, we have a 2016 Charizard in a PSA 9. Now this one, if you could pick it up in a 10, I believe it goes for around 1,000 to 2,000. It's very expensive. However, in a 9, you could pick these up for around 100 to 120. And if I get a close-up, you might be able to see the print lines. Let me see if you could see them. Maybe they're just hard to pick up on camera, but usually, yeah, there's like one right here that goes across. I believe there's another one somewhere. Yeah, this camera's not really picking it up. But yeah, the main reason these never get 10s is because they have print lines. And then on this one specifically, the centering looks kind of off. Looks a little bit thinner up there. But overall, very nice card. This is the chase card that a lot of people are looking for when they open up XY Evolutions. So might as well just buy it. It's not too expensive. In a PSA 8, I believe it's around 60 to 70. PSA 9, you could get it for 100 to 120. So yeah, definitely worth just picking up. And moving on, we're a little bit halfway through the set. I do have some more on the way in the mail as well. We have a RAICHU GX. This is a promo from Hidden Fates and a PSA 10. This is another $30 to $40 card. I thought the artwork on this one was pretty cool, so I went ahead and picked it up. But this is definitely not a grail to me. This is just something I add to my collection. So yeah, there you go. 2019 RAICHU GX. Moving on, we have an Entei promo from 2001 in a PSA 9. This is another card you could pick up for around $30 to $40. Pretty cool artwork. It does feature this reverse holo print, which is kind of similar to the one that we see on the Ancient Muse. I do have one right there in the background. And yeah, pretty nice looking card. That's what the back looks like. Let me get a close-up on the artwork. So yeah, pretty cool looking card. I think I have 2 of those, but I'm not too sure. Here we have a Neymar in a PSA 10. It's unfortunate that they went out in the World Cup. I thought they were going to make it to the finals. However, there you go, PSA 10 Neymar. I also had a PSA 9 Messi at some point from 2018 as well. And yeah, there you go, that's the artwork. I do like the artwork on the 2014 card a little bit more, but this one's cool nevertheless. And the PSA 10, you could never go wrong with that. Here we have a tag team card from Unbroken Bonds. Features a Charizard, which is pretty cool. The artwork is okay. And yeah, PSA 10. This is another card that you could pick up for around 40 to 50 bucks, I believe. Maybe a little bit higher now if you want to get it in the PSA 10. Probably closer to 60 if I'm being honest. But yeah, pretty cool looking card. Let me know what you guys think about the tag team cards. And we got a few more cards to go. Here we have another Ancient Mew in a PSA 8. That one back there is also a PSA 8, but that one came cracked, so I went ahead and picked up another one. However, you could see that the hologram is kind of similar to the one that's featured on this one. So you guys can see the back of that one, and that's that one. So kind of similar, and then this one does feature a unique back, which I thought was pretty cool. So I do always pick up a couple of these whenever I get the chance to pick them up. And I feel like they make a great display pieces as well. That's why I have that one in the back just spinning around. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these. Pretty cool looking card. Moving on, we have a Charizard from Celebrations right here. Now this is another card where you might as well just buy it, because if you try to pull this from the Celebration set, you'll open a ton of packs before you could pull it. But yeah, pretty cool looking card. It does feature this 25th anniversary Pikachu logo. Let me find the other one. So this is the 2016 one right here. What I have noticed about them is that this one in a PSA 9 goes for around 100 to 120. This one's around the same price as well. I know that XY Evolutions was printed a ton, so the stock on this one, or the quantity, whatever you want to call it, is way higher than it is on this one, since this one was more of a limited run. However, both of the artworks are cool. This one in a PSA 10 is way cheaper though. This one you could get a PSA 10 for $200 to $300, while on this one it's going to cost you around $1,000 to $2,000 to get the PSA 10 for the 2016 one. So if you are going to get a PSA 10 of either one of these cards, I'd just go with this one, since the artwork is pretty similar on them. But yeah, there's a side-by-side comparison. Let me know which one you guys like more. I think they're both cool. That's why I picked them both up. I also want to get a Blastoise of these, so hopefully I can do that pretty soon. Here we have a Mew 2016. This one's similar to the one, to the Gyarados I have, I guess. Well, it's also similar to this one. They're both holos, feature similar holographic patterns. And yeah, pretty cool looking card. This Mew you could pick up for around 30 to 40 bucks. And yeah, I think the artwork on it is pretty cool. Let me get a close-up of this one. There you go. That's a nice Mew card right there. Moving on, we have another Pikachu VMAX. I believe I already showed one of these. This is probably my second one that I own. And yeah, pretty cool looking card. I definitely think you get a good bang for your buck with this card, since it's only around probably 50 to 60, maybe even 40 bucks. Honestly, can't remember. 40 to 60 for sure. But yeah, great looking card. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this card. And last but not least, we have a PSA 9 Ancient Mew. So as you guys can see, I do have quite a bit of Ancient Mews. I haven't been able to pick up the 10 yet. I have put in some offers for it, but I haven't gotten one yet. But I have had a couple 8s and a couple 9s. So there you go. Honestly, there's really not too much of a difference between the 8 and the 9. Probably going to be the same thing between the 9 and the 10 as well. But yeah, pretty cool looking cards. And if you guys stuck around this long, thank you for watching today's video. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe, as it does help out the channel. And other than that, I will be doing monthly updates showing you guys my PSA card collection. Right now it's around 19 cards. Hopefully at some point I could get it up to around 30 cards. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Please make sure to subscribe. I'm out. Peace.